Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and take pass less from the kickoff to the final whistle blow. We'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted road sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With a laugh and a cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques. Just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a roll, from sideline jokes to post-match tales. All big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our skies. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer. Yeah.
The wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack.
Ahoy!
He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
Wasted world of sports, ahoy. How is everybody doing? Hello? There we go. Yes, ahoy, wasted world of sports. How are we all? Welcome to Super Saturday. Ready with whoa, it's dark in here. Holy Christ. I feel like I'm filming a promo for the Wyatt family. The Wyatt Six. Yikes. All right. Well, shortly I'll turn some lights on in here and we'll get the show off and running. Calm Pereira, anytime try scorer. I hope you're on it. As the Broncos get ready to take on the Titans. The Titans, if you can believe it, are the form side. I think that's safe to say. But James, I'm right on time. There is just no pleasing some people, I swear to God. The clock's just gone 2:52 on my phone. I've been talking already for about 40 seconds. What, I was 15 seconds over the timer? My God. Anyway, I'm far more concerned about why it's so dark in here. What's going on? What happened to my lights? It's actually like the old school WWF Attitude Era. They're doing an interview backstage with Kane and Paul Bearer. And it's just got that red. Why is it so red in here? This is absolutely crazy. Anyways, whilst I'm trying to figure that out, as to why it's so dark in here. Yes, Calm Pereira, anytime try scorer. UFC raised a point the other week. The Big D's been a bit quiet since he moved into the centres. Maybe, but then again, Tony Staggs has been scoring tries. So I don't know what's up with the Big D. But anyway, Calm Pereira. I reckon if you want as close to a sure thing as you can possibly get, Calm Pereira for any time try scorer, that'd be it. Mitchell Vella Sports, ahoy mate. Who have I got for this one? Oh, look, I think it's going to be pretty close. The Titans are the form side, if you can believe that. I mean, honestly, who'd have thought leading into this season that we would be standing here in round 22, a Titans versus Broncos clash, and we're talking about the Titans being the form side between the two. That is insane. I just feel like... Yeah, look... I've been saying this for a few weeks, though. Quite a few weeks. You're just sort of waiting for the Broncos to get their act together. It's a little bit too late for this season to get their act together, but they've still got... They're not going to just throw in the towel. I'm trying to figure that out myself, DJ Shaq. I hit go live. I haven't changed anything since the streams last night. I just hit go live. I've popped up on the screen and suddenly I look like I'm... But looks like Kane's about to enter the building. Hang on. What if I turn it off and on again? Okay, no. That normally works. Switch it off and on again. Anyway, I assure you, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't really know why it's so dark in here. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Blair Andrew has said Titans, more money. Who's my tip? Who's my tip? Oh, as you can see, I'm so torn on this one. Broncos. The Broncos have got to get it together at some point, I'm thinking. Surely. Maybe today will be the day. I don't want to tip the Broncos. Because I don't like the Broncos. But they've got to get it together at some point, surely. Alright, what else do I need here? Okay, let's figure out, whilst I'm doing this, I'll put the Wasted World of Sports All-Stars on the screen. A big shout out to the Wasted World of Sports All-Stars while I figure out why it's so goddamn dark in here. Just because, now, James, just because I talk crap about a player or a team, like the Raiders, for example, it doesn't mean I don't think they're going to win games every so often. I can still think they're going to win a game. Mullet Magic, ahoy there, mate. Did 2 multis. Titans to win with Calm Pereira to score. And then the other one is Calm Pereira and Walsh to score. All right. Let there be light. Hello. I wouldn't be shocked at all if the Broncos win, Wolfie. I'm just saying, all I said at the top of the stream, right, was the Titans, at the moment, lead into this game, are the form side. And it's what James is saying as well. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that because it is the absolute truth. I don't think there can be any denying that walking into this game, the Titans are the form side. That doesn't mean the Titans are going to win. Form only goes so far. But I don't think there's anything wrong at all from people being on the Titans, jumping on that bandwagon. It makes perfect sense. Mitchell Vella Sport, what is my dream top 8? I think the top 8, as it stands at the moment, is... I don't think there can be too many arguments. Yeah, I know, right, DJ Shaq? I said that at the top of the stream. I'm like, I look like I'm filming a promo for WWE. Yeah, actually, fair question. Fair question there, James. What dream top 8 of what? What are we talking about here? Anime and more. Ahoy, mate. How are we doing? Teams getting ready to come out onto the field. For this one, should be a cracking game. Wasted World of Sports All-Stars. A couple of Wasted Worlds. God, I'm getting all tongue-tied. Couple of Wasted World of Sports All-Stars rejoined during the stream last night. Kelly and Robert M. So big cheers for that. As the Broncos make their way out here. Season 2024 might be done and dusted, but it is important for them to start winning. Chorus of boos as they run out onto the stadium. Dream top 8 rugby league team this year. Okay. So the top 8... The top 8 positions for rugby league this year. Well, we can talk more about that at half time, I suppose, because this game will be kicking off very, very shortly. But I think it's fair to say that Melbourne Storm and Penrith Panthers, whichever order you want to put them in, are very, very clearly 1 and 2. And then there's a whole lot of daylight between those two. Is Reynolds 100%? He's probably not. He certainly didn't seem 100% last week. We'll find out how he's going to be able to go this week. Titans, Broncos, down at the Gold Coast. Not a bad little crowd. Life without Selwyn Cobbo. Our first look. Corey Oates gets a start. And this game is underway. It's the Gold Coast Titans with the kickoff. And the Broncos will get first use of the ball. Trying to silence the crowd. Nice and early. That's what they'll be trying to do, I should imagine. Yeah, look, I've tipped the Broncos. I've got to say, don't be surprised at all if you find me cheering quite unabashedly for the Titans throughout the course of this game, because we know that the Broncos are a tip I'm always happy to lose. So it'll be an interesting call, this one. Reece Walsh gets involved early with a little dart up the middle, but he gets chopped in half by fantastic Titans defense. Fifth and last, Reynolds is allowed to run about 15 metres before getting the kick away. And it's taken on the full of the back by Keanu Kinney. Khan Pereira, anytime try scorer. That was my almost guarantee. Rip Chow, ahoy there, mate. Are we thinking the Titans get 23 points or more? Could certainly happen. I mean, the Broncos' defense was just ripped to shreds by the Bulldogs last week. And it'll be interesting to see if the Titans and if Desi Hasler's adapted any of what the Bulldogs did into the game plan this week. They went wide early, stretching the Broncos on both edges. Fifth and last, Boren puts the kick down to Corey Oates. Oates takes it on the full, under no pressure. And both teams successfully complete their first sets. Big run here from the Big D, and he goes straight through, and he will have the pace to almost go all the way here, Big D. But the Titans scramble. Calm Pereira gets at him and brings him down, but it's front foot ball here for the Broncos. Walsh looking to get involved. It goes to Staggs, though, on the third. 15 out. Reynolds to Payne and the Haas in midfield. Takes it to the 10-metre line. Stands in the tackle. Can't get a very quick play the ball away, though. Walters goes from dummy half. They're onto it, though, the Titans. Fifth and last. Man, with poor service there to Carrigan. Carrigan out to Reynolds, who puts the grubber kick through. The Broncos chasers might have been a step offside, but it doesn't matter. The Titans get the ball anyway. Frantic start there. The Big D with the fend off. A huge, don't argue. Creating that bust up the middle of the park. Is he back, the Big D? And a penalty to the Titans. A slow peel. Or hands in the ruck there from Ezra Mam. He probably thought it was... Never mind. Let's lay off Ezra Mam. Stay hunky, ahoy, mate. How you doing? Three gold medals this morning, hey? In what events, James? What did you participate in, mate? I didn't realise you were over there. Three all on your own, though. That's pretty impressive. Fodawaker bumps off one tackle. They get a 6 again, do the Titans. 20 metres out from the Broncos line. From dummy half, Verrills goes on a run. Brought down by Payne in the Haas. Dominated by him. And again from dummy half, Keanu Kinney puts a huge step on Piacorta. Half a metre out. Oh, hands in the ruck there. Will surely be a penalty to the Titans. And that is just utter stupidity there from the Broncos defence. What were they thinking? You can't just reach out like that and attack the hands of the dummy half. BMX, hey? And the swimming. Well, of course the swimming. Australia dominates at the swimming, right? And if it's not Australia, it's the US of A, normally. Bizarb. Whoops. Ahoy there, mate. Thank you very much for the super chat. Cheers. Greetings from Ohio. Let's go, Titans. Titans on the attack here. Space has opened up on the right if they can get the ball free. Foran's pass goes in behind Keanu Kinney. It was try time there for the Titans if that ball goes to hand. Foran just couldn't find his target. So, here's a question, James. What do they do in the BMX for the Olympics? Is it like a dirt... Is it like a dirt track race, or is it like just individual tricks? Very curious. Fifth and last, crossfield kick here from Jaden Campbell. Sits it in the end goal. Corey Oates loses it behind him, and it's been knocked dead by the Broncos. So it's actually a race. Yeah, cool. Oh, yeah, I would find that a lot more exciting than just individuals doing flippy-doos on a... You know what I mean? This will be a goal line dropout. A result for the Titans. Reynolds goes short. Well, short-ish. And the Titans fire a no-look pass back infield. Ezra Mam gets hands on it. Has he knocked it on? And the Titans dive on the loose ball. Very, very messy. It all started again with not a very good restart from Adam Reynolds, the goal line dropout. The Broncos are going to captain's challenge this. They have been called for a knock-on. Ezra Mam claiming that he didn't, in fact, knock the ball on, but let's see. That's been missed entirely, if not. Okay. So Ezra Mam, no knock on there. Titans, I thought, dive on the loose ball, and they do, and that'll be that would be Titans' ball. Well, the challenge is successful because there was no knock on, but it'd still be Titans' ball, will it not? Interesting early decision here for the bunker. So the Broncos successful with the challenge, but the Titans had dived on the loose ball. It'll still be Titans' ball. It's just they get it from a play the ball instead of a scrum. And they go back on the attack. 30 out from the Broncos line. Kenny puts the step on, pops it up for Sami. Sami with the offload. Was it touched by a Bronco? They are claiming it is. It's gone into touch. The on-field decision is that it'll be Broncos' ball. And the Titans putting in a captain's challenge here. It's captain's challenges out the wazoo at the moment. Broncos were successful with theirs. Will the Titans be successful with their early one? Geez, I didn't see any touch there. Oh, because it's this one where it happens. Off the head of Corey Oates. It's off the head of Corey Oates, and there's absolutely no way that you could call that played at. And I do believe the Titans will probably lose this challenge. And that is the Titans challenge done for the day. It's off the head of Corey Oates and into touch. Not played at. Therefore, Broncos ball. And that is the sort of situation where I think we were talking about this last night about how the captain's challenge needs a little bit of an overhaul. That is a perfect scenario, in my opinion, where the players in real time clearly felt like there was a deflection. There clearly was a deflection. So technically they were correct in that sense. I hope I'm making sense here. I feel like that should have been deemed, not inconclusive. It should have been treated the same as an inconclusive call, because it's like, hey, you were right, and in real time, in the heat of the moment, completely understand that was your impression. It was touched by a Broncos player, just not played at. You get to keep your challenge. Unsuccessful, but you get to keep your challenge. Fifth and last. Anyway, enough about that. Fifth and last here. Reece Walsh puts the kick up. Taken by Keanu Kinney moving forward. And the Titans start to get to work, bringing the ball out of their own end. Ollie is the best. Ahoy there, mate. Your friend Matthew says hi. Ahoy there, Ollie and Matthew. Drizzy Goat, ahoy. Who have I got for this one? I've got Broncos winning this one in a tight one. And the Titans have started well. Yeah, I think the timer did stop working, B-Sub. I just noticed that. Fifth and last here. Titans get the kick away. Taken to the back for the Broncos. Penalty to the Broncos. Titans up inside the 10. It seems like they've weathered the early storm here, the Bronx, and now they can set about getting into Titans territory and mounting some attack. Adam Reynolds looks absolutely gassed. 10 minutes gone. And Adam Reynolds already sucking in the big ones. He looks like me going up after I've gone up a flight of stairs. Calix Mendoza, you've got the Titans. Is that bad? Not at all. I think we talked about it at the top of the stream. The Titans are actually the form team out of these two at the moment. I just think the Broncos are overdue by about 8 weeks to put in a performance. As Reece Walsh now goes right up the middle, it opens up for him. He puts the grubber kick in, sits up at the back, and that was a little piece of individual brilliance there from Reece Walsh. You see, I'm not afraid to say when he does something good, he gets credit for it. And that was a great solo try by Reece Walsh and the Broncos on the board first. It just opened up. There was nothing doing there for the Broncos, and then suddenly it parted like the Red Sea. And with the pace in this Broncos team, you don't want to give any gaps on second phase ball. Stepping straight back inside, Big Davey Fafita, and Fafita could not turn in time to shut that down. Not even a chance. Stepping back, Reece Walsh using his pace to get through David Fafita. We do need to have a look at potential obstruction here in back play. That might get a closer examination. We'll see. The rules are the rules, of course, but I don't think there was any stopping Reece Walsh there. Jacala, ahoy there. Joey Yaffe, ahoy. Go Broncos. Broncos till I die. Try confirmed. No issue with the obstruction. Kieran Foran's now just asking the question. Adam Reynolds is lining up the conversion right beside this as Kieran Foran continues to plead his case to the referee. I mean, decision's already been made, so it's not going to do too much good. Adam Reynolds converts. It's 6 points to 0. Broncos. They've had to do a lot of defending. They've got an opportunity to attack and they've taken full advantage of it. Bizarb with the $5 super chat. Cheers, mate. Took Walsh for first and last try scorer. Oh, first or last try scorer. Thanks for the tip. Whoever said that. Easy money. Luke is. Ahoy there, mate. How are you doing as the Titans get us back underway? Michelle, ahoy there. Calix Mendoza says, can big men score in the corner? They can. As a matter of fact, some big men, they go out on the wing to have a little bit of a rest and suddenly find themselves involved in the play. Payne Haas has been ruled out with a foot injury, by the way. Fifth and last, Reece Walsh puts the kick in. It's high. It's contestable. Keanu Kinney moves forward and takes it well, though. Very interesting. If Reece Walsh is doing a lot of the kicking, if that's just tactically, Oh, pain in the foot. Oh, damn it. I should have been all over that one, shouldn't I? I should have been all over that. Pain in the hearse ruled out with a pain in the foot. God damn it. How did I miss out on that? Mitchell Vella Sport asks if I'm going to do SummerSlam tomorrow. I'm waiting to hear back from my potential co-hosts. Remember, if we remember Jason from the Royal Rumble, the last wrestling stream, he's coming back to me at some point with a yay or a nay. But I won't do it on my own. I'm not interested in doing it on my own. So if I have a co-host, I'll do it. Otherwise, we'll do the footy as per normal on a Sunday afternoon. As Big Xavier Willison is on the field. Payne Haas, of course, ruled out for the rest of the match. Carrigan takes tackle 5. 30 out from the Titans line. They're on the attack again here, the Broncos. Short side, Reece Walsh chips it in over the top. Chases his own kick. Walsh comes down with it. Reaches out and scores. It's rocks or diamonds with little Reese Weesey. We are having a diamonds game so far tonight. Gets his second try, and it's the Broncos up 10 points to 0. And I can't help but notice he's doing a lot of kicking. Is that tactics, or is that just to nurse Adam Reynolds back into full-time footy again? Take the kicking off him, ease the pressure on his legs there. Reece Walsh over the top of Keanu Kinney. Try confirmed. He's bagged a double inside the opening 15 minutes. And they have both been individual efforts. $10 points to 0 with the kick to come. I don't know what he said there. Something about fudge. I think there's some fudge at home. Conversion successful. 12 points to 0. Just like that. The Broncos have raced out to a lead after doing a lot of early defending. The Titans were unable to take advantage with any points. And the Broncos have not needed a second invitation. Hey, I was asking Morgan about this, Michelle, last night. We were having a chat on Facebook, and after the masterclass that Sam Walker put on, I had suggested that the Broncos probably should be closely monitoring Sam Walker's contract situation and throw bank at him. Because Adam Reynolds doesn't have long left, basically, let's be honest. Willison on a big drive up over halfway. Fifth and last. Short side to Reynolds. Puts the kick in. It's high. It keeps them pinned down into the corner. It's a good kick. Cam Pereira takes it. Runs back into midfield. Yes, Calix. I said I think that the Broncos should target Sam Walker as their future halfback. Bodawaker backs into the defense. Don't mention that name ever again. Who? Sam Walker? You wouldn't want Sam Walker as your halfback? Jesus. Okay, he can come to the Sharks. I'd be more than happy to have him at the Sharks over Nico Hines. Fifth and last, the kick down. Pressure on Jesse Arthurs at the back. Trying to swing the momentum for his team there, Brian Kelly, with a big hit. No, he's a Queenslander, Michelle. He's part of the Walker clan. Whatever their names are, those Walker boys. Fifth and last, Reynolds on halfway. Puts it high down the middle. Keanu Kinney tries to trap it with his foot. It's a mess. Yeah, there were two of them, weren't there? Chris and another one. They got into coaching. They were coaching Ipswich for a while, I believe. Ben Walker, that's the other one. Ben Walker's the other one. Thank you, DJ Shaq. The Titans attempt an expansive play. Oh, Shane Walker. Yeah, there's another one. So there are a few of them. There are a few Walker boys. Was that knocked down by the Broncos? It was. Jesse Arthurs gets hands to it. Scrum down here. Luke Skywalker, says Seb Watson. I was waiting for somebody to say Andrew Walker as well. Just for a laugh. Titans back in possession. Do I think Reece Walsh could replace Adam Reynolds? No, I don't think so. I could see Reece Walsh playing 6. Quick hands now for the Titans as they stretch it wide to the right. They have created the overlap. Reece Walsh goes into suicide mode and leaps through the air to try and intercept a pass that was never made. Titans hold the ball up. Inside now to Keanu Kinney for the try. The Titans hit back. Reece Walsh just went flying through the air. He looked like Jazz getting thrown out of the house by Uncle Phil. Going for that intercept. But the pass never made it. And the Titans have hit back. Jack Woora says, go Broncos. Hi from PNG. Ahoy, Jack. Welcome along, PNG. Getting ready to co-host the 2026 Rugby League World Cup. $12-4, the kick to come. The Titans, finally. We were talking about whether Desi and the Titans would start to utilize any of the game plan. That's a shocking kick. What is going wrong with the goal kickers in season 2024? Jaden Campbell, it wasn't a piss-easy one, but it was a relatively piss-easy one, and he's pushed it out to the right. A lot of goal kickers are leaving their boots at home in season 2024. But anyway, I digress. What was I talking about? I don't remember. There's Payne Haas in the dressing rooms. His boots are off. Oh, well, now his shirt's coming off. He needs a little help. Would Reece Walsh replace Reynolds? I see Reece Walsh I can see Reece Walsh taking the Darren Lockyer route. I can see him, from the kickoff, David Fafita has done his best Ben Hunt impersonation and loses it. So not only now have the Titans missed the conversion, but David Fifita has spilt it cold from the restart. Oh no. Poor Ben Hunt, by the way, is never living that down, is he? "18 minutes to go until the halftime break. They've just secured points. They've cocked up the conversion. And now they spill the ball from the kickoff. Walsh wraps around the back of the scrum, and Katoni Staggs says, "Here, Davey boy, I'll let you off the hook," and drops the ball cold. On play one, gifting possession back to the Titans. Macca Packer. Ahoy there, mate. I had gone for the Broncos in this one. But don't be surprised. I said at the top of the stream, don't be surprised if you find me supporting the Titans throughout the course of the match. I tipped the Broncos, but the Broncos is a tip I'm always happy to lose. Penalty now to the Titans. After back-to-back errors, one from both sides, one each. And now a penalty's given away. It'll be nice to see a few tackles put together. Yeah, so I see Reece Walsh going more down a 5/8. I would not have any faith in him. Oh, now Jaden Campbell throws the dummy, sells it, almost goes through a big gap. The Broncos wrangle him in, though. Here's David Fifita. How about we just have that Reece Walsh conversation at halftime? I keep getting interrupted by things happening on the field, which are obviously more important. As the Titans now stretch it wide again. They've got space out to the right, but stepping back in field. The offload to Foran. Foran throws it to nobody, and they come up with the error, the Titans. Although play on, no. Finally, the referee blows his whistle and calls the knock on against Chris Randall. They had an opportunity there, the Titans. Just lacking in execution. They had an overlap to the right if they kept playing to the right. They decided to cut back in field. And that's when it all got a little bit messy. Scrum down for the Broncos. 10 metres out from their own line. Corey Oates with the first hit up. Not a lot of metres made there from the old fella. Here's the big D. Beats the first tackle. Wrapped up by Fifita. Willison. Racing up out of the line to put a hit on him was Aaron Clark. Carrigan gets the bumpers up. Makes some post-contact meters, but now he's driven backwards. Fifth and last for the Broncos. Reynolds from halfway kicks for the corner. Kicking into the shadows. But it's taken on the fullback, Keanu Kinney. It's all right, Makapaka. I mean, surely. I mean, the Rabbitohs were just shocking against the Raiders. I mean, any team who loses to the Raiders should have an immediate clean out. I'm sorry. anyone who loses to the Canberra Raiders in 2024 who don't have a single name value player on their roster, as Keanu Kinney steps straight through, offloads on the outside to Jojo Fafita, and the Titans, straight out of the Canterbury Bulldogs playbook, stretch the ball wide, attacking the edges, taking advantage of some feeble Broncos defense, and they are not out of this yet, the Titans. Well, nobody ever said they were. That's just me making stuff up as I go. But Kieran Foran out the back to Kinney. Kinney catching the Broncos defense in two minds. Mariner didn't know whether to stay out or jam in, so he eventually jams in with a weak shoulder. And they got Reece Walsh in a 2-on-1, and Walsh had no chance from there. $12 points to 8, the kick to come. The Titans have hit back. Oh. This game has sprung to life, hasn't it? A better looking conversion attempt this time from Jaden Campbell, and it's 12 points to 10. Crack a smile, Desi. Actually, he just blew a big sigh of relief there is what he did. Desi Hasler. A big sigh of relief. $12 points to 10, 11 and a half minutes remaining in this first half. Could the difference maker in this game be that missed conversion? How crucial will that missed conversion be when we look back at the end of this game? Broncos with the restart. It's deep. It's taken this time. Brendan Piacore is off for a head injury assessment. And the Titans have the ball. We've got 3 games to get through tonight. There's going to be a little bit of a break after this one. And then we'll be back for a double header. Melbourne Storm and, of course, the Rabbitohs and the Sharks. And the poor old bunnies are going to have to be asking some serious questions themselves about what's gone wrong in season 2024 as Marty Tapau gets ready to come onto the field. 5th and last, the Titans get the kick away. Taken on the full by Arthurs. Returns it to the 25. Lots of good sport on. What else is on, Michelle? Penalty to the Broncos. Titans offside. Yes, indeed. Utiki Manu is off to Melbourne, and Blaze Talangi is off to the Panthers. By the way, it hasn't been officially announced yet, but I have it on great authority that Blaze Talangi is off to the Panthers. They can't announce it yet because there's a mandatory 10-day cooling off period for contract signings. So after 10 days, it can be announced that Blaze Talangi is off to the Panthers to replace Jerome Luai and partner Nathan Cleary in the halves. Reynolds holds the pass up for Mam. Mam to Ricky. Almost through. A great tackle around the ankles there from Sam Verrills. 6 again for the Broncos. Walsh holds it up to the number 15 there, Kobe Hetherington. Walsh now into dummy half. He's everywhere at the moment. A full set of 6 here for the Broncos. That's play 2. Walters to Tapau on the crash ball. He fights for the line. He's centimetres short. Reynolds double pumps, puts the kick in, looking for the ball to sit up for Arthurs. But Khan Pereira gets there and takes it dead. The Bunnies certainly have a chance, Makapaka. Everybody's got a chance against the Sharks. The Sharks in season 2024 have been full of easy dropped ball, early in tackle counts. Really poor discipline on defense. And the Titans tap down the short restart. The referee's blown his whistle. Knock on, he calls it. The Titans have no challenge remaining. Eight minutes to go in the first half. The Titans with no challenges left. Would they have used it here anyway? Maybe not. Scrum down for the Broncos. Reynolds feeds it. Walters sends it out to Mam on the left. Mam runs straight over the top of Kieran Foran. Bulldozed him. That's incredible, Kieran Foran. Hang your head in shame there, sir. Getting run over the top by little wee Ezra. Reynolds out the back to Walsh. Walsh arcing around the back of that attacking line. Is taken a metre short on play 3. Walters to Reynolds in midfield. Crash ball for Willison. Willison takes the fourth in front of the posts. They stay on the left here, the Broncos. Reynolds. Dummy to Hetherington. Comes back to the right. Here's Walsh. Inside ball for Ricky. Ricky steps. Beats one. But he's wrapped up for the fifth and last. They're a metre out. Oh, Walsh is down in back play, clutching at his ribs. Reynolds puts the grubber kick in. It sits up for Hetherington, and the Broncos have scored. But keep an eye on Reece Walsh in back play. He is down, and he is writhing in pain. He's fine. He was just trying to milk a penalty. Now that he's realised the try was scored, he's up and about. You cheeky little fucker. Staying down, trying to milk a penalty. That's hilarious. As soon as he realised the try was scored, he pops up like magic. Kobe Hetherington, eh? Did anybody have him on your same game multi? Try confirmed. And the Broncos extend their lead. 16 points to 10 with the kick to come. Five and a half minutes to go to the break. Adam Reynolds lining up the attempted conversion. Oh, God, I've accidentally switched off the stream. Simple conversion from Reynolds, surely, though. Oh, he's missed it! Oh, commentator's curse! Adam Reynolds from right in front, and it comes back to the question I've been asking in season 2024. What is going wrong with the goal kickers? Unbelievable. From right in front, Reynolds has missed. 16 points to 10, it remains. Wow. He wasn't right in front. He was just to the left of the posts. About 2 meters to the left of the posts. And Adam Reynolds has missed. That is incredible. 4.5 minutes to go till the halftime break. And that has made up for the missed conversion of Jaden Campbell. 16-10 it remains. Reece Walsh kicks on tackle 4. Looking for a 40-20, but the ball bounces back infield. Titans had it covered anyway, but the bounce made absolute sure of it. A chip on tackle 1 from the Titans. The kick in behind the line. I don't know why, because Jesse Arthurs was back for it, and Arthurs now breaks free. Offloads to Walsh in space. Kelly comes back at him and brings him down 30 out from the line. That was stupid from the Titans. A kick on tackle 1 when the Broncos had dropped back and were ready for it. I don't understand that at all. Marty Tapau rumbles it up for play 3. That was the most bizarre play I've ever seen. Short side they go. Now Ezra Mam's kicking on tackle 3. Loses it forward. And the Titans have it in the end goal. A forced offload. It'll go dead. But a knock on. Is the knock on being called? Or Ezra Mam's down, clutching at his ankle. But the way the Broncos have been today, he's probably just trying to milk a penalty. Let's have a look on the replay. Chips on tackle 3. Ezra Mam's knocked that on, surely. Well, the TMO has got involved here because there's a little bit to look at. They're looking at an early tackle potentially here on Ezra Mam. That's the first thing we're looking at. Early tackle potentially here on Ezra. Which has absolutely happened. Hands all over Ezra from Kieran Foran and Keanu Kinney. And this will be a penalty to the Broncos. This will be a penalty, Broncos, and Adam Reynolds will have a chance to rectify that missed conversion. And the Titans are going to be a man down. The bunker has deemed it a professional foul, and we're about to see Kieran Foran or Keanu Kinney, whichever one they decide, is going to be spending 10 minutes in the sin bin. Wow, this has swung the contest. Keanu Kinney's having a sit down for 10. Unless they completely forget about it, like last night. Wow, 10 in the bin. Yeah, holding Ezra Mam back there, the early tackle. Well, given the context of that sin binning, do the Broncos keep the attack going here? Ezra Mam is now, well, I wondered if he stayed down to try and milk a penalty. He's really, really committed to the cause if he was, because he is now being helped off the field by 2 trainers. Ezra Mam looks to be out. Ezra Mam looks to be out for the game. He has been carried off to the sideline, and he cannot walk on that foot. So if he was milking, he's very, very committed to it. All right, well, now that Ezra Mam is off, they probably do take the 2 here. And it seems like that is indeed the call for the Broncos. Leading by 6, stretch it out to 8. And Ezra Mam is done for the day. He can't walk. What happened to... I didn't even see what happened to him. Oh! Did Keanu Kinney land on him? I didn't really see anything happen there. Anyway, Reynolds off the upright and through. He did his best to miss it again, Adam Reynolds. But this one goes over, and it's the Broncos up 18 points to 10. Ezra Mam is off. He will not be back, surely. He can't walk. He is being carried off by 2 trainers. All right. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so what do they do here, the Broncos? Walsh to 6. Do they move Walsh into the halves? Okay, cheers, DJ Shaq. His foot got hyperextended. Ezra Mam's foot got hyperextended. Ezra Mam's hyperextended his foot. Thank you, DJ Shaq. Michelle? He's off, and he will not be back. He got carried off by 2 trainers. He will not be back. Reynolds dummies. It almost opens up for them. So I'm just wondering what happens. A penalty to the Broncos on halfway. The Titans are blowing up big time. There's 40 seconds left until the halftime break. Oh, and you also, depending on when you left, you also missed Adam Reynolds miss a conversion from right in front. Adam Reynolds from right in front. Oh, you saw that one. 30 seconds to go. Reynolds out the back to Walsh. To the big D, to Corey Oates, unmarked on the left. Oates steps back in field. 20 seconds left. Play 2. Moses on the field. He's in a dummy half. Here's Walsh at first receiver. Puts the grubber kick in. Looking for it to sit up for Billy Walters. But Jaden Campbell's there. Runs it dead. And that will be the end of the first half. Broncos finishing well and truly on top. Interesting to see what they do, though. Does Reece Walsh move into the halves? Who comes on at fullback? Blake Moser has come on. Oh, Billy Walters has shifted out to 6, hasn't he? That's what's happened. Blake Moser's come on. And he's playing 9. Billy Walters has shifted out to 6. I reckon that's what they've done. Good Lord, I didn't realise Reece Walsh was so small. Lara Pitt is towering over him. Anyway, halftime here, the Broncos 18 points to 10 in the lead. They've done just enough. They had a dominating middle period. They had a dominant end to the first half. And they will start the second half 7 minutes with a man in the sin bin, the Titans. So the Broncos well and truly on top here, I would say, at the moment. And if they can take advantage, if they can use their speed and take full advantage of that extra man in the opening 7 minutes of the second half, then they could put this game a little bit beyond doubt pretty quickly. Oh, I said the same. I said exactly the same thing about him, Michelle. I mean, the fact that he's just not up to Origin standard in terms of general play and ability. I said the exact same thing about Walsh, that he was so small. Too small for Origin. I didn't realise he was that small, though, is what I'm saying. I didn't realise that Lara Pitt was monstering over him like that. Game of Mel, ahoy there. Game of Mel ready for her Melbourne Storm coming up later today. All right, halftime. I better have a break, otherwise I won't stop talking. And then before you know it, halftime's over, and I've missed out on the opportunity to rest my vocal cords. Halftime here, 18 points to 10. The Broncos on top. Second half coming up after this. Thanks for being with us here on the Wasted World of Sports.
Welcome to the wasted world of sports, where the game's just a backdrop for drunken retorts. Rugby league or union, it's all fair play, but it's the banter that steals the show. Hey, 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 hey. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. Scrums and tries, they're all well and good, but we're here for the jokes and 10 pants last. From the kickoff to the final whistle blow, we'll take the two and we're ready to go. Ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. We break down the plays, but it's all in jest. With the laugh and the cheer, we bring out our best. No serious analysis, no expert critiques, just a bunch of mates sharing plenty of drinks. We'll raise a roll, from sideline jokes to post-match tales, all big goofs and their big fails. We're not so serious, and that's our style. With each ahoy, we raise our styles. Ahoy, ahoy, we're here to make some noise. It's all about the laughs, the fun, and the joys. Join us in our world, where the banter is prime. Wasted world of sports, we're having a good time. So come along and join our sporty crew, where the banter's always fresh and the laughs are true. Oh, wasted world of sports, here's to our cheer. We'll see you on the pitch and drink some beer.
Wasted world of sports, eh?
Oh, he's copped a head right to the nuts. Tedesco's butt crack.
Ahoy!
He's nearly taken security's head off.
I have no idea what the wasted world of sports is.
All right, halftime here. 18 points to 10 in favour of the Brisbane Broncos. And it's been it's been the Reece Walsh show. I know that obviously I hang a lot of on Reece Walsh. I've already been in trouble for swearing once. I stopped myself. But I'm not afraid to give credit where credit is due. I always say it's rocks or diamonds when it comes to Reece Walsh. We've seen nothing but diamonds so far today. Oh, all right. If we want to be critical, there's been a couple of situations that have directly led to Gold Coast tries where he's been out of position. But ultimately, it's been a diamonds performance so far from Reece Walsh. And I've got to say, a little bit of a one-man show. The Broncos could find themselves in trouble if Reece Walsh is not putting on the performance that he is. Because overall, 18 points to 10, it hasn't been a largely dominant display. So yes, credit where credit is due. I see Heel Fries out there in the chat. Ahoy there, Heel Fries, if you're still there, mate. must be pretty happy with the Eels and the performance that they put on. But you have to ask the question, where in God's name has that been? Where has that been in previous weeks, right? We've seen what they're capable of. Why can they not put that together on a weekly basis? Ezra Mam's up and about, by the way. Ezra Mam is up and about. He's walking around. He can put weight on that ankle. Ezra Mam might be back for the second half. You might not need to worry. Underrated FN. He doesn't look 100%, but he is walking around. He can put weight on the ankle. At least he's not being carried around the locker room, right? It looks like he'll be coming back out for the second half. So that's good news there for the Broncos. Teams are back out now for the second 40, 18 points to 10. The Broncos with the lead. What will the second half bring? The Titans. Oh, no, Reece Walsh. Sorry. Ezra Mam is still in the sheds. But he's running. He's running. There is Payne in the Haas in a moon boot. But we knew his night was done. His night was done a long time ago. All right, Ezra Mam has not come back out for the second half. But he is in the changing room and he is running. He's doing laps of the changing sheds. So they may still bring Ezra Mam back into play at some point here in the second 40. The home side now back out onto the field. 18 points to 10. The Broncos will have the kickoff for the second half. And we are off and running. 40 minutes left in this one. The Titans allow it to bounce from the restart. And that gives the Broncos ample opportunity to chase up and keep the Titans pinned down inside their own 10. Yeah, you'll find, Michelle, that they'll only get voided under certain circumstances, and usually it's if an injury happens inside like the first 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes you get very lucky, and the bookies are generous, and they'll give you the first half. But it's not common. It's not common practice that a whole bet gets voided because of an injury. That one particular leg might get voided, and your odds will get readjusted. So if it's been beyond 15 minutes, if they deem that Dom Young played enough of the game to justify an opportunity, a true opportunity to score, then all they will do... Oh, as Reece Walsh is crushed in the tackle by Brian Kelly. Absolutely folded him in half. I think you understand where I was going with that, though. But yeah, that's what happens. They will just void that one leg, and then everything readjusts around it. But if it happens early enough in a game, or they decide for whatever reason, it's up to their discretion, basically, the bookies, as to what they do. Sometimes they void the entire bet if it happens early enough in the game. Yeah. Like State of Origin 1, anything with Swalihi was voided. The entire thing. But it's up to their discretion. Titans back in possession. Inside their own 10. Again, though, Broncos doing good to keep them pinned down here. Oh, and Xavier Willison lifting in the tackle there. Xavier Willison and Blake Moser. Dangerous tackle. And then, oh, geez, well, I was blaming Xavier Willison for a lift. It was actually Blake Moser. He just had the neck and dropped Jake the Snake Roberts DDT style. That was Spinner Shark. Ahoy, mate. Six again for the Titans. Through the hands they go. Campbell tries to get on the outside. He's wrapped up. 30 out from the line. Beau Fermor straightens, takes tackle 2. 20 out. Titans on the attack. Anybody's game at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Titans are playing a man down for the first 7 minutes of the second half, but they are controlling possession here at the moment. On the attack. 10 out from the Broncos line. The pop pass for Brian Kelly. Forces it back. Another 6 again, and David Fafita has it. Fafita's been caught high. No penalty incoming. And the Titans play the ball on 0 tackle. 10 metres out. Jaden Campbell steps. Straightens. Takes on Marty Tapau. Tapau wrangles him. Holds him up on his back over the try line. And we'll go back to the 10 metres for play the ball on play 1. Titans a man down. Attacking the line. Aaron Clark draws in 3. A metre short. To the right edge they go. Foreign. Cut out pass right onto the chest of Philip Sami. But the Broncos defend well. Now on tackle 3. A grubber kick in behind the line. It's chested down by Blake Moser. And the Broncos have it. High shot there on the big D. No penalty. Stags runs it outside the 20. 2 minutes left in the sin bin for Keanu Kinney. And the Titans will have navigated this period quite well. The Broncos failing so far to take advantage. They need to get it to their speedsters in open space. Take advantage of that extra man while it's there. 5th and last. Reynolds is going to run it. Out the back to Walsh. Mariner gets on the outside. Chips for himself. Needs the bounce. But it bounces for Jojo Fafita. And the Titans are back in possession, and they have successfully navigated the sin bin period. Well played, Gold Coast. They're still in it. If they had have leaked points with Keanu Kinney in the sin bin, I was confident enough to say game over. But now they're going to be back to a full complement, but a penalty against the attacking team. Penalty to the Broncos. An obstruction play, 30 out from their own line here, the Titans. Reynolds taps. Willison takes the hit up, so the Titans are still a man down. They didn't complete that set, so there's still 30 seconds left with Keanu Kinney in the bin. Here's Walsh putting the grubber kick through on tackle 1. It's way too heavy. And the Rocks and Diamonds show has started. The Diamonds are done. The first half Diamonds are gone. And Reece Walsh comes up rocks this time. 7 tackle set for the Titans. And now, assuming they don't do anything ridiculous, they will have navigated that sin bin period quite nicely this time around. They did their best to cock it up last time, but they should be right. Corey Jensen coming onto the field. Fifth and last for the Titans. 40 out, puts it high. Into the corner, contestable kick. Tap back for the Titans. Getting a boot to the ball is the newly reinstated Keanu Kinney. He's just come back onto the field. A miracle tap on with the ball and scores in the corner. There'll be a little bit to look at here, but as it stands right now, it's a Titans try. Keanu Kinney has just come back from the sin bin, and he has pulled off a miracle here, potentially. Fifth and last, foreign from 40 out. Tapped back by Jojo Fafita off the knees of Keanu Kinney. And what was the Big D doing? What was the Big D doing there? Very lackadaisical. Didn't make any attempt to get back there and defend this. He is just meandering along there. This is a miracle try. What a miracle try. Keanu Kinney has only just come back on the field. And the Titans have hit back 18 points to 14. The kick to come from the sideline. Philip Summy almost did an Aaron Woods there in the try celebration. You know what I'm talking about. From the sideline, Jaden Campbell hooks it off horribly to the left. And goal kicking, once again, the difference between the two teams. So Michelle really doesn't like Munster, Grant, Coates, and Hughes. So basically what Michelle is saying is she doesn't like any Melbourne Storm player that's really good. Basically. That's just to summarize it for you. She doesn't like any of the really standout good players. 18 points to 14. Titans charging upfield now. Here's a big run from Aaron Clark. Through the hands now. They go to the left. Okay, so she only likes players that play for Melbourne if they're New South Welshmen. She particularly hates the Queenslanders, and it seems like she doesn't have any love for the Kiwis either. Inside ball for foreign. Space created here for the Titans as they decide to run it on the fifth and last. Sami's got it. They've got numbers to the left, the Titans. David Fafita says go out wide to the left, but Brian Kelly says no thank you. I'm going to step back in field and plant the ball down under the posts, and the Titans are about to take the lead. Can you believe it? The Gold Coast Titans are about to take the lead from the Brisbane Broncos. It's 18 points all. Conversion to come from right in front of the posts. This is incredible. They ran it on the fifth and last, the Titans. Expansive, thrilling play seems to be the order against the Broncos. The Bulldogs did it last week. The Bulldogs? Yeah, they did it. The Bulldogs did it the other week. The Titans are doing it this week. They had a 72-on-1 overlap to the left. David Fafita knew exactly what to do. Brian Kelly said, no, I'll make the goal kick easier. I'll do it my way. Try confirmed. Gaz, here's some Ahoy, mate. Is this game better than the Dolphins Roosters last night? I'm finding it more exciting, personally. I almost didn't do it as well, to be honest. I almost cancelled this stream so that I could sleep more. I'm so glad I did it. The Titans deciding to run it on the 5th and last. And it pays dividends. 20 points to 18. They lead the Brisbane Broncos here. 28 minutes left. Oh, incredible. Incredible fight back. They navigated the sin bin period perfectly, did the Titans. And now they find themselves up a 2-point lead. Incredible. Titans looking for a penalty here. High contact. Crusher here on David Fafita. Pressure on the neck. Waiting for the bunker to interject here. Nothing happening just yet. Oh, geez, this would be a harsh penalty. Gotta be honest, that would be a harsh penalty if this is given. Oh, it's going to be given. He's on report. He's on report. Oh, Gaz. Gaz Hearsom with the super chat. Cheers, mate. I'll drink to that. To Gaz. As the Titans pump this into touch. 40 metres out from their own line. Well and truly on top. Now offloading on play one, but no extra metres made, so it was kind of a pointless offload. But still, keeping the Broncos on their toes. Randall up to halfway on play two. Quick play the ball. Here's Foran down the short side. Out the back to Kinney. Kinney steps in field. And he's wrapped up on play three. 40 metres out from the Broncos line. Midfield, Randall with his second hit up. Slow play the ball. Here's Kinney on the right-hand edge. Holds the pass up. Out the back it goes to Sammy. Sammy takes on Billy Walters. Walters wraps him up. 5th and last. Titans stay on the short side. Foran targeting Walsh here with this kick. It's tapped back by the Titans. It's play on. And Jaden Campbell will score. They targeted Reece Walsh with the high ball. And they have outleapt him and tapped the ball back for Jaden Campbell to score another one. The Titans are on a roll. This is incredible. This is absolutely amazing. The Titans have just gone bang, bang, bang. 3 tries. And they have stolen this from the Brisbane Broncos. Reece Walsh outleapt by Jojo Fafita. It wasn't even a contest. The look on the face of Kevy Walters in the coach's box sums it all up. It's a nightmare scenario here for the Broncos. Jaden Campbell plants it down under the post. 24-18 is surely about to become 26-18. The Titans will have an 8-point lead going into the last quarter of this match. Whoa! Wait a minute! Wait just a minute! The bunker has got involved here. The bunker is involved. And this try is not confirmed just yet. The bunker has got involved. What are we looking at here? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, honestly. Sam Verrills retreating from the play. Corey Oates was about 5 meters away. Was never going to get anywhere near Jaden Campbell. And it's been called obstruction. I mean, look, that's the rules. The rules are the rules. But we will come back for a penalty to the Titans here. The first infringement was the escort by Corey Jensen. So it's going to be no try, but it will be a penalty to the Titans, and they can remain on the attack here. What a huge let-off there for the Broncos. Big let-off, but 6 more tackles to defend. That was a huge let-off. Clark, will that fire up the Titans even more? Pahulu in midfield. Draws in 3 defenders. Goes to ground on play 2. 10 out from the line here, the Titans. Verrills to Foran. Out to the right, Kinney. Puts the step on. Offloads to Fifita. Jojo Fifita had a foot on the sideline, I think. He scores in the corner. It's going to go up as a try, but I think he might have had a foot on the sideline there. 24 points to 18. The Titans said, let's see you take this off us, but I think they will. There was a foot on the sideline here, I'm fairly certain, from Jojo Fifita. Fantastic work. Keanu Kinney put the step on Corey Oates, which created the space, and I think he stays a mile in field. Jojo Fifita stays a mile in field, and that is a try. They had the one from Jaden Campbell under the post taken off them. They can't take this off them. The step from Keanu Kinney on Corey Oates. Oates made the decision to jam in off the wing, and Keanu Kinney puts a Rugby League Live 4 style sidestep on him. Billy Walters threw the leg out as well. He did well to actually restrain himself in the end, but Walters instinctively started to throw the leg out. Well, they get their try in the end to the Titans, and now Campbell converts from the sideline just to add insult to injury. Jaden Campbell with the sideline conversion. 24 minutes remain. It's the Titans on top. Jojo Fifita, the powerhouse, fighting his way through. Oh, God. I am so glad I got up for this game. Honestly, I so nearly cancelled this stream so that I could sleep more for the double header, the Storm and the Sharks games. I so nearly did it. I'm glad that I tuned in for this one. This is a blockbuster of a game in the making. Do not think for 1 second the Broncos are out of this. There is a twist left in this tale. Don't you worry. There is most certainly a twist left in this story, the way that it's been going. 23 and a half minutes remain. Titans, though, in the lead and on top and charging upfield. Beau Fermor takes the 5th and last on the 40-metre line. Here's Foran on the near side. Puts the kick in for the corner. Taken on the full by Walsh. Walsh returns it to the 30. Broncos need to wrestle back the momentum here in this contest. Oates, a lot to make up for. Corey Oates now. Kelly Davis, ahoy! Unless that's Travis using your account. Hey, I'll get ahoy to Travis anyway. To Kelly and Travis. 6 again here for the Broncos. Reynolds holds the pass up. And running off the hip is Jordan Ricky. He's brought down 30 out. Carrigan inside to Jensen. Jensen takes tackle 2. Reynolds out the back to Walsh. Walsh with the Harbour Bridge pass to Corey Oates in space. Oates goes for the corner. He's brought down half a metre out. Corey Oates. Quick play the ball needed. Quick play the ball they get. Here's Walsh running crossfield for Reynolds to straighten. 10 metres out to the left of the uprights here, the Broncos. And Adam Reynolds is hurt. Adam Reynolds has busted his ankle. Adam Reynolds is hurt. Payne Haas is already off with a foot injury. Ezra Mam is off with a foot injury. And Adam Reynolds looks like he's broken his foot as well. He put the step on. The Titans wrap him up. And he falls. Well, doesn't really fall awkwardly. There didn't really seem to be anything at all in that. But Adam Reynolds, made of matchsticks in his older years. Older years, I'm pretty sure he's younger than me. But anyway, older years for a footy player, right? And Adam Reynolds is broken. He's up. UFC, says Hikaru, says, hello, Dansan. Ahoy, UFC and Hikaru. Kampai. I mean, drink up. Come on, it's never too early. All right, Reynolds is up. He's all right. Poor service here to Carrigan. Walsh with another Harbour Bridge. This time it's to Arthurs, who beats one. And he's brought down on the 5th and last. To Walsh with the crossfield kick. Taken gloriously by Philip Sami in the air. But now he spills it, and the Broncos come down with it. Knocked on by Blake Moser. Blake Moser knocks it on. The Broncos had just got the ball back. They had a full set of 6 again. And Blake Moser spills it. Everything's coming up Millhouse here for the Titans in the back end of this game. Reynolds is up and about, importantly for the Broncos, or maybe that's the worst thing for the Broncos, is that he's up and about. Scrum down here for the Titans in midfield. And Beau Fermor brings it out. Oh, slightly high contact here. They're up around the face of the Titans there and the tackles. Stay Hunky says, sell Reynolds. Overrated. Honestly, Stay Hunky, I'm telling you, the Broncos need to monitor Sam Walker's contract situation. All the Queensland teams, not just the Broncos, all the Queensland teams need to monitor Sam Walker's situation and bring him home. Bring him back to Queensland. Reynolds is not moving freely. He is clearly not moving freely. He is slotted into dummy half these past 2 plays, and he is not moving with the freedom you would expect from a halfback. He's just sort of hobbling around in back play a little bit. Now, Broncos with the offload. Moser to Hetherington. Hetherington straightens. Tackle 4. Just short of the halfway line. Moser. Dummies to the right side. They come back to the left. Jensen up over halfway. 19 and a half minutes to go. 5th and last for the Broncos. 40 out. Walsh goes on a run. Leaves the ball behind. The Rocks and Diamond show continues. He had an absolute diamond of a first half, Reece Walsh. It's been all rocks in the second half. Broncos captain's challenge. Jaco Robertson, ahoy mate. Doing very well. Captain's challenge here for the Broncos. We always say it about Reese Weesey, don't we? It's rocks and diamonds. It was absolute pure diamond in the first half. It is all rock in the second half. Challenge unsuccessful. Walsh has knocked it on. Titans ball. 19 minutes to go. What a turn-up this has been. Oh, was anyone brave enough, chat room? Was anybody brave enough to go tip the Titans? Was anybody out there brave enough? I am certain the old Panther would have picked the Titans, and now they spill the ball on play one, the Titans. Oh, who was that gigantic mullet-wearing goof? Look at him. Cleese Haas. Well. Gigantic mullet-wearing goof. That was a bit aggressive, wasn't it? I might have to apologise for that later. Ezra Mam's off, by the way. Ezra Mam is sitting next to Payne and the Haas on the sideline. Succumbs to that foot injury. Both of them off with foot injuries. Ray, ahoy there, mate. Oh, Billy Walters straightens. Billy Walters playing 6. Confirmed. If we didn't already realise it. It's Payne and the Haas's little bro, I believe, Michelle. Cleese Haas. They're either brothers or cousins or something. The Haases. But yeah, definitely going to the same hairstylist as Tino. Definitely. Tackle 3 here for the Broncos. 10 out from the line. Moser to the short side. Walsh. Cut out pass right onto the chest of the Big D. And the Big D scores. Does he? He's lost it. He's lost it. Oh, the Big D loses it over the try line. No try. It was a perfect pass from Reece Walsh. Big D, all he had to do was put the ball down. Oh, he does. Does he? Is this a try? Oh, this is a crucial call. He doesn't seem confident at all, the Big D. He reaches out. He's lost it. Oh, the Big D has lost it over the try line. What a let-off there for the Titans. What a huge let-off. Oh, Richard Trainer, ahoy, mates. You took the Titans to win with a 6.5 head start. Nice. Well, that is looking very comfortable here. 7 tackle set for the Titans. 17 minutes to go. Titans go outside the 40. Yes, you did, James. Yeah, look, I'm not surprised by this necessarily. I just did not have the... I didn't have the faith to back it. Sami steps back in field, crawls within 40 of the Broncos line. Fodawaker just with the settler up the middle of the field. 5th and last. 30 out. Campbell puts the kick up. And the Broncos secure it at the back. A couple of metres out from their own try line. A long way to go upfield as Billy Walters getting ready to come back onto the field. Looks like he's replacing Jesse Arthurs. If the sign that he was carrying is anything to go by. Oh, Ray, thank you very much for the sub there, mate. Cheers. The James says this should put me 1 ahead of UFC in the tipping comp. I think you're actually still 1 behind him. I think this will bring you even. Assuming that he hasn't tipped the Titans. Walsh taps it on to the Big D. Big D steps back in field and opens up for him. Big D goes up the middle. Kieran Foran launches at him and brings him down. Christchurch flights. Ahoy there. Reynolds puts the chip in over the top on the fifth and last for himself. It falls for Jaden Campbell, who throws a loose pass out the back, and it's been knocked on by Cam Pereira. It's an absolute mess out there at the moment as both teams put on the Harlem Globetrotter style plays. It'll be interesting to see what the call is here. That was messy from both sides. Which way is this call going to go, though? Who gets the ball? It was an utter shambles, wasn't it, DJ Shack? 14 minutes 20 to go. Broncos have the ball. And we've got a little injury time off here. Sam Verrills is down, copping some treatment in back play. Walsh and Oates just exchanged words while I was away. Let's have a look at that. Oh, yeah, right. Walsh is fired up at Corey Oates because Oates dropped the ball. And Oates is like, calm down, young fella. Calm down there, lad. And it looks like Verrills will be off. He doesn't want to go, but Verrills hobbling off, and we've got another foot injury. We've got another foot injury. What's going on? Is there something wrong with the turf? Another foot injury. Anyway, Titans ball. 14 minutes to go. I would have absolutely bitch slapped him if that was me. If I'm Corey Oates. I mean, everything that Corey Oates has achieved and accomplished, right? Yeah, he dropped the ball. But, see, Reece Walsh is the perfect example of what happens if you don't discipline your kids. All right? Parents out there, smack your kids, or that's how they're going to behave. Fifth and last, the Titans put this into touch, and it'll be the Broncos' ball. Big defense here from the Titans. Numbers 3-on-1. 12 minutes remain for the Broncos to try bring back the smack. Oh, there's a t-shirt. That's a bloody t-shirt. Someone remind me of that. There has got to be a bring back the smack t-shirt. I mean, that's not even a Waste of World of Sports t-shirt necessarily. That is just a general public sale t-shirt. Bring back the smack. Especially in schools. Oh, the offload and Willison spills it. The cane needs to be reinstated. I mean, I'm sure we all hated the cane back in the day, I'm sure. But bloody hell, it taught you. You learnt your lesson pretty quick. Xavier Willison drops the ball cold. He was not necessarily expecting that offload. The old Panther used to give me the belt. Down the left-hand edge go the Titans into space. Stepping back in field as Khan Pereira bumps off the tackle, dives over the line, and that is surely the match winner. Khan Pereira, my pre-game 100% solid tip for any time try scorer, and it's taken him almost 70 minutes, but there he is diving over the line to score as the Titans attack the left edge. 30 points to 18. God bless you if you had the courage to tip the Titans out there today. And the Broncos are officially done. Game over. Season over. The Penrith Panthers curse is real. Try confirmed. Khan Pereira scores. DJ Shaq, I've been saying it now for about 8 weeks. I've been saying it for about 8 weeks that the Broncos are due. And it was one of those scenarios, I guess, where I just still don't have... If they were playing anybody but the Titans, you know? I don't have a lot of faith in picking the Titans either. Because their form has been rather hot and cold all throughout the course of one game. So, yeah, if it were anybody but the Titans, I probably... As the Broncos fans are now swarming out of the stadium, Seabus Stadium is just a mass of Broncos jerseys in the crowd, leaving... They've given up. They've turned their backs on their team. It's 32 points to 18 with the successful conversion from Jaden Campbell, and that was a sight to behold. The Broncos go short with the restart, and it's uncontested. Well, that's just unforgivable. If you're going to go short with the restart, you've got to make it contestable. Wow, I've never seen anything quite like that. They cut to a wide shot on the broadcast, and it was just this mass of Broncos supporters' jerseys in the crowd, all in a line, stampeding out of the stadium. They can't get out of there fast enough. (32-18), and now the Titans spread it wide. Sami takes on Walsh. Runs over the top of him. Mariner brings him down. Down the short side. Quick play the ball. Keanu Kinney. Fifth and last. Inside Broncos territory again. Campbell in midfield. Puts the ball high to the corner. Contestable kick. Well taken there. Jesse Arthurs. No, actually, Jesse Arthurs is off, isn't he? Who was that out there? I don't know. Doesn't matter anymore. It really doesn't matter anymore. Oh, if there's ever a tip I'm always happy to get wrong, I'm telling you, it's the Broncos. And I did warn everybody pre-stream that I would probably be cheering for the Titans, even though I did tip the Broncos, as Reynolds sends this out wide now to... who have we got there? Who is that out there? Fifth and last, Broncos put the kick high. Kinney takes it, beats one, slips under a second tackle. Keanu Kinney, 30 metres out from his own try line. 18. Okay. That's why I couldn't find it. My team sheet on my displays only goes up to 17. So there we go. Josiah Karapani. Josiah Korpaklani. Josiah Korpaklani on the field for the Broncos. 7.5 remain. Campbell, dummies. Takes on Reynolds. Reynolds brings him down. 5th and last. A 6 again. A 6 again on the 5th and last. Oh, no. A set restart on the 5th and last. Titans looking to land. Well, they've already landed the knockout punch. What would this be? This would be the Simpsons sort of stop, he's already dead moment if they come up with another one. Foreign, out the back it goes to Campbell. Campbell has to surrender in the tackle. Ten out from the line. 5th and last, King Jeffy Joffa takes it 5 metres out. 5th and last, Titans. Foreign in midfield, dummies on Walsh, goes through the gap, offloads, Fermor to Sami, Sami out wide to Jojo Fafita, Jojo Fafita 1-on-1, puts the step on, and it's another try for the Titans. This is an annihilation out there. It's no contest. 36 points to 18. Kevy, start getting that resume together, mate. Start putting that resume together. You're going to need it. Reece Walsh came flying up out of the line. Why? He didn't need to. And then it was 1-on-1. Jojo Fafita on Billy Walters. $36 points to 18. Oh, it's been an annihilation. I can't believe it. Goro, Margie, ahoy there, mate. Holy hell. This is unreal. Tato Puckmot by Broncos. Season is over. It certainly seems that way now. If it wasn't already. Jaden Campbell from the sideline. He's had a lot of practice from out here today. Cannot curl this one around. 36-18. Can the Broncos score 3 converted tries in 4? There's Gordy Tallis! Well, he'd be happy, actually, wouldn't he? Somewhat. Gordon Tallis would be torn. Right? Gordy would be absolutely torn right now because he is involved with the Titans, so he would be very happy with the win, but he would also be like, that's my Broncos getting smashed up. Gordon Tallis would be a very, very torn figure up there right now as the Broncos go short with the restart, and it's put into row 10 by Reece Walsh. Rocks and diamonds. It was all diamonds in the first half. The second half has been complete and utter trash. Into the stands it goes on the full, and more pain could be forthcoming here for the Broncos. Grand finalist last year. 10 minutes away. 10 minutes away from winning the whole thing. And now they're not even going to make the finals. Unbelievable. The Penrith Panthers curse has struck the Brisbane Broncos. And honestly, I don't see a quick way back. They have really screwed up their own salary cap, the Broncos. They have put so much money into Payne Haas. Kind of fair enough. Ezra Mam and Reece Walsh. Not so fair enough. They have ruined their own salary cap. And another try here for the Titans. The kick to the corner to Jojo Fafita, who basketball passes back inside to Philip Sami. And Sami scores another one. 40 points to 18. Another try for the Titans. Three defenders all on Jojo Fafita, and he still manages to get the offload away. Stephanie, stay funny. Steph Ahoy, can you believe what we're seeing here, Steph? Inside ball, no Broncos jerseys in sight because they were all marking Jojo Fafita, expecting him to just land and try and dive over on his own, but he didn't. He threw the basketball pass in field in the air, and there was not a single Broncos jersey in sight ready for that one. $40 points to 18. Campbell, it's on target to hit the post. It does hit the post. And away it goes. 2.5 minutes remain. The Titans have absolutely destroyed the Broncos. And the problem the Broncos have now is they've put so much money of their salary cap into 3 players that are not performing to the standard they require. Payne Haas is okay. I still think Payne Haas is overpaid for a forward, but I get it. Reece Walsh and Ezra Mam, complete overspend. $40 points to 18. I'm not so sure that the Titans are ready to put the cue in the rack. They want another try. Yeah, the Broncos have just created a false economy for themselves, right? DJ Shaq? A false economy for themselves, and it's going to be hard to recover. I mean, teams like the Tigers, for example, the Tigers have proven how difficult it is to get yourself back on track after you screw up your salary cap with overspending, as the Titans go straight up the middle, and they're going to score another one. Beau Fermor's in. They might bring up 50 here, the Titans. This is incredible. The Titans have scored again. Straight up the middle went Chris Randall. Had support inside from Fermor. There were Titans jerseys everywhere. Not a single Bronco in sight. They've scored again. I cannot believe what we are witnessing. Straight up the middle. Laziness is the only word you can use to describe the Broncos' defense there. Where is the pride in the jersey? Yes, they're getting destroyed, but where is the pride and the effort to not get destroyed by any more? I remember when I was playing, when you were getting hammered out there on the field, no matter how many points you were behind by, you were determined to not let it be any more. There was zero effort there from the Broncos' defense. Zero. There are some honestly very, very concerned. Is that guy walking with a dildo? The trainer's on the field with a dildo. That's weird. There are some alarming signs here for the Brisbane Broncos. I'm not going to lie. Some seriously alarming signs. They have given up completely. That is some of the worst defense I've ever seen in the history of rugby league right there. $100% it was. I swear to God. I'm going to clip that. the trainer was seriously running around with some sort of sex toy. Stephanie, stay funny, Steph. You went to an under-16s game last night, and the losing team played hard to the last second. Exactly. You've got pride in your jersey. You've got pride in yourself as a player, and that last passage of play was very alarming. Time is up on the clock. 46 points to 18. Congratulations to everybody who had the confidence enough to back the Titans here in this one. We talked about it on stream. I said that I wouldn't be surprised I said that I wouldn't be surprised, but I didn't have the confidence to back it. Yeah, Michelle, apparently it was just apparently it was just the referee was signaling time off. My confusion was that in the process of signaling the time off, he pointed to the sideline. So I guess he just sort of I don't think the point to the sideline was a sin bin. It was just I think he was waving away the players. Because as you know, every time there's a stoppage, the captains and other players, like they try and have their say with the referee, right? And I think what happened was the referee had called time off, and players were starting to move towards him, and he's like, "Nah, piss off." And I thought that gesture was because he had his 10 up, and the gesture towards the sideline was perhaps just waving players away from him. I thought it was a signal to, like, go sit down for 10, mate. And look, it should have been. It should have been 10 in the bin. It was a blatant professional foul. But anyway, I've bollocksed on enough about that last night. DJ Shaq has said it's a basic... Oh, God, I can't scroll back up for some reason. Oh, Jesus. All right, this is going to be hard to read then. It's a basic premise in business in terms of the Broncos cap situation. When you put all your eggs in one basket, if your stock tanks, your fortunes fall with it. Excuse me. Exactly right, DJ Shaq. And look, not to harp on about the Broncos, the Sharks have done it too. The Sharks have thrown all their eggs in the Nico Hines basket, and that's not working out too well at the moment. One of the Broncos supporters in the chat didn't want anything to do with Sam Walker. Hey, we'll have him at the Sharks. Let's move Nico Hines along, get out of that contract, and we'll bring Sam Walker in. I'll happily have him at the Sharks. I mean, God bless Nico. I'm sure that Nico Hines is a very lovely guy, but nice guys finish last, right? Green Day wrote a song about it. I want an actual halfback playing for my team. Holy Jesus Christ. 46 points to 8. The Titans. A demolition job here on the Brisbane Broncos. Super Saturday will continue. In about 20 minutes' time, we'll be back with another stream, and the doubleheader will commence. Storm versus Dragons. Sharks versus Rabbitohs. Coming up in about 20 minutes here on the Wasted World of Sports. You did, James, you did. We don't call you the Oracle for no reason. I should have listened. Because I thought it was certainly not out of the realms of possibility. It definitely was not out of the realms of possibility. I should have trusted my gut. I should have listened to you 100%. Wow. I thought it would be a lot closer than that, though. Jeez, 46-18. Wow, wow, wow. All right, Wasted World of Sports. We're going to run some ads here. If you would like to support the channel, just let those ads run, if you don't mind. Every little bit counts. Every little bit helps. We would love to do this full time here on the Wasted World of Sports. We would love to expand and include more sports. I mean, can you imagine a weekly Michelle commentates the Aussie rules or something? I don't know, basketball maybe. I don't know, whatever she might like to do. And we get other people in, and there's a whole commentary team. James is just like, oh, hell no. No, we don't want that. All right, James is not going to be watching the ad. Long story short, where I was going with that is... long story short, where I was headed with that is... I'm going to run some ads now before the stream ends. Every little bit counts, so if you don't mind watching the ad through to the end, it'll be a big help to the channel. Long story short is where I was going with that. We will be back in about 20 minutes' time for the double header. Storm, Dragons, Sharks, Rabbitohs here on the Wasted World of Sports. Super Saturday will continue soon. Hope to see you there. Thank you very much for your company on this one. And we'll catch you for the next games coming up very, very soon here on the channel. The stream's already set up, so feel free to head on over there. In about 20 minutes' time, I'll start that one. Cheers. Catch you in the next game. Storm, Dragons coming up next. Wasted World of Sports.
Follow me.